Indeed. Oh, I see the score is
About to see something special.
incorrect. There's 1 for RAISY.
Yeah, RAISY just needs to win 2 maps, whereas Base needs to win 3.
Prepare to fight.
That is the advantage of coming from the upper bracket. Anyway,
3, 2,
Do you realize
1.
There we go.
Fight.
are we following RAISY?
No, I'm on base
Okay, sorry.
because he's behind.
Absolutely.
He's playing the kill. And I think it's a great choice against Sorlek. Because this map has some tight corridors. Which will be hard to evade those pineapples.
Yeah, we'll be interested to see how we can utilize that ability. So far, not really.
Oh, the
A lot of
rock
damage being
jump through the
Oh.
portal.
Only RAISY thinks. And well, that kind of set the tone for how this match might be. But so far nothing's been, no kill has been given, or no frag has been taken by any player. Sort of just feeling each other out. Don't really want to make much of a mistake. This is the grand finals after all. There's a little bit of money on the line, but also prestige. They've both played quite a few games to get here, and so this is when, and this is also when, you know, you play for the first time they play someone who is in QPL. It's always like a slightly different environment. Then I think you become a bit more caring of what you do. But that's Space taking the first frag anyway. Narrowly misses out on that rail through the floor. And if Base would have found that, would have been nice for him. But oh, the spit! The spit doesn't hit RAISY. RAISY was on pretty much 1 or 2 HP, but the spit didn't hit him, so he survived. That was very unlucky from Base.
Yeah, I'm also surprised that Base yeah, chose the railgun over anything else. Like they both were on death's door. RAISY the one hitting the killing blow. But it could have been either way. Going either way. Now RAISY working with some control. Yeah, and that rail will mean that he can fight for this heavy. Oh, Base does appear at the scene. And it does great damage actually. Oh, but okay. No, yeah, it will be a trade, of course. He got spit all over, and yeah. This is the Sorlek variant, which will do some damage over time.
Yeah, still could be an advantage or could not be an advantage. I can't really tell just yet. If Base, you know, went for that kill and then died, it still, you know, gives you a chance to respawn and so on. So, but the rails, he is hitting a lot of rails right now, and that's helping him. That's fueling him in this incoming sweep on RAISY, and that's the 4th frag coming in, and that narrows the. Or that extends the gap between him and RAISY with 2 frags, and that's gonna be put a smile on his face, hopefully. But still, got a long journey here to make it all the way. Still, you know, like we said, RAISY's already up a map, so if Base could get this first map, that would mean a lot to him, because being in a 1-1 situation is not much of a battle.
Die. No!
Oh, he's
just in time.
Just the pick in time. But RAISY takes him out in the end, and great knowledge there from RAISY, punishing him there. He knew that Base was down there scavenging, and he took his opportunity.
He's also playing a bit Pac-Man, like he removes 2 lights. Got the mega health, now gets another frag, and the heavy is his.
Yeah, Yeah, but he's on kind of low HP though, and here comes Base with his LG, and we know he's really good with his LG. Base is missing armor though, and that's what he was kind of favored in that engagement, but he was taken down very low because of his lack of armor. Now he picks up 2 lights, and again, very nice LG, and you can see RAISY just says, I'm not having none of this, but he can't escape this time. Spit, however. Oh, 1
What?
HP, okay.
Calculated.
Yeah. That's the second time that happens, but Base probably didn't even sweat at all. He knows, he's ice cold. But yeah, RAISY again, taking his opportunities when he gets them, and that's what I like.
He rushes in with so much speed, thanks
Yeah,
to
does,
the CPMA movement. That yeah, Base is just a fraction too late with reacting, and RAISY gets a lot of opening damage.
Yeah, and just like that, it's turned. It was 2-4, and now it's 6-5. So spiraling a little bit out of control here for Basie, but still nothing too serious. Still just needs 1 frag to even out that gap between the two. Here comes another engagement and a nice rocket and pineapple combination with the LG to finish it off, and that's Base back on 6-6. And another rail hit, and so far, or actually right now, is looking very good for him. But so here comes RAISY again with a movement. Look at that though.
Yeah, the pineapple rocket combo is huge.
Oh, kneel before.
And RAISY can't catch a break from that. And here he is again.
Wow, nice rail.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is a very good showing from Base. Very I'm happily surprised by how well he's playing this so far. 3 minutes left. The gap is currently on 2 frags. No, he gets pushed out of the. Oh, did you see that?
No.
Base was pushed off. Base was just about to take the heavy, and he was pushed off by RAISY's LG from above, and then RAISY steals it just under his nose. So that was a very sad situation for Base there. He's gonna be tilted after that. But regardless, RAISY still not super strong, and this is anyone's frag here, and Base takes it in the end. And this time he gets the heavy. So that's the revenge for getting it stolen last time.
Oh, he's hitting. Oh, another last shot. No.
Well, he's on 62% rail, which is, you know, still very good.
Well, it goes down a bit now. And I think those were important rails. Although, yeah, he still has the position for this heavy and does hit those two. He will have to collect some real ammo though.
Yeah, but first he's gonna finish off RAISY with the LG, his trusty weapon of choice. Just look at this, look at the LG. And I mean, sure, RAISY's okay. RAISY calls GG, but yeah, RAISY, big stumpy character, but that LG is just fantastic, and that's really what I feel like. You know, one of the reasons why Base won this one. He just has a fantastic LG in every engagement. He gets with that LG, he makes the absolute most out of it. So, like I said, that makes it 1-1 now, and that's a very good position to Base, because imagine if he loses the first map, he's down 2 maps. That's gonna feel rough to. He knows he needs to win the remaining 3 maps, but now it's 1-1. So basically, that 1 map advantage doesn't mean anything anymore.
No, we're back to a best of 3. So,
yeah.
and we move on to Awoken, where Base is playing Athena and RAISY is playing Anarchy. Interesting
Wow.
matchup.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Two champions that can move very fast around the map. And Awoken is a quite small map. It's a fairly small map, and a lot is on stake. Both of them are gonna, you know, try and get an opening whenever they can. So yeah, I think this is gonna be one hell of a map here.
No problem.
Prepare to fight. Round begins.
Yeah, I'll start in RAISY. I find it always an interesting pick. Anarchy on
That feels
Awoken. It can work, but he is missing some movement capabilities that Base does have.
Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, Anarchy also very, you know, very famous for his air movement. You know, so flying around this map, yeah, it gets a little bit easier. You don't really have to think about strafing anymore. Just it's so easy. Okay.
Aggressive move, but he does have the inject, and Base did not connect his shot. Wow, what RAISY does. Oh, now they trade. RAISY railable. And
Okay.
yeah.
Couldn't quite follow up after that fantastic rail there
Yeah,
up
that
close.
was insane. Like, and if you hit an Athena while she's hooking with at least 40 damage, then her hook gets cancelled.
Okay.
Impressive.
So a steady stream of LG will also do the job. Ooh, but RAISY in a peculiar situation. Ooh, Base almost not escaping. They trade major items, but yeah, this favors Base playing a light with so much armor.
Impressive.
Yeah, and that's kind of the story of RAISY so far. You just haven't really been able to find any armor, haven't really been able to find a good stack here, and as a result, you know, he has to keep his distance, can't really go in with confidence, with the same confidence that Base have been able to do, but now the stack's looking a little bit more fair. Well, I say that until Base picks up the heavy. Here he comes though, that's a surprise visit. Another rail in the back of RAISY, which leaves him to 11 HP, and now he needs to scavenge for some bubbles, but here comes Base again with the LG. And yeah, evens that gap out even more for RAISY. It's up 3, he's now up 3-0.
Yeah, heavy up next. I do think like RAISY did enough in the last engagement. But yeah, he doesn't really have the tools. He only has the rail. Now I think he did collect the lightning gun. Or at least the tribolt. But yeah, only the rail, and Base can just hook into his face as soon as RAISY misses a shot. He leaves him be. Collects some real ammo, then take position on this heavy. Oh, while RAISY not being aware of where Base was, but still, it's a close fight. Was not that well executed by Base.
No, I think he didn't really want to land right on top of RAISY, because it's kind of hard to like to aim from that position, and so yeah, and RAISY also hit a big air rocket right in his feet, and that took down Base to worryingly low levels, but he still managed to find it in the end. And it's now 4-0, and yeah, for RAISY, I mean, sure, this is Awoken, so we've seen some crazy comebacks on this map. But yeah, he needs to start working out something soon. And he's got a good stack right now, so now it's just a matter of finding the right time. Such as right now, maybe. It's an engagement up there on that platform, but no one actually comes winning out of that. Basically, just deal some damage and then goes back to a safe place.
Stopwatch.
Yeah, now they trade items, but well, the heavy is left alone for quite a while, so there is some delay added. And yeah, I think the pickup is masked by that rocket. So base will not know the exact time. We'll have an inkling of when it spawns. But RAISY is setting something up. He's drawing up a plan, is now executing it, but all the double back? Well, almost successfully, but RAISY
Get the
stops it.
spawn as well. Gets lucky with that spawn and catches base in the back, and he might actually get a third frag, and just like that, 3 frags in like 20 seconds. Rails base again, and look at this, 4-4. That's how fast it can turn around. That's insane. Might actually get a 5th frag here. Look at this.
Lead taken.
Rob, what's going on? It's just completely...
It's just the spawns are certainly not favoring base, but he's also not trying to escape. Like, or he did try it, but didn't manage to, because he plays a light with no armor to start with and no weapons. You need to pick one up first, but RAISY is not giving him any room.
Oh my goodness gracious me. This is this is so gotta be so tilting for base, just knowing that you were in control for like 4 full minutes.
Stopwatch.
Even 5 or 4.5, and then RAISY just gets what, 8 frags in like 1.5 minutes. Jeez. 9 frags. Let's see how far he can take this before base actually, you know, answers back with a frag. Because I feel like at this point it's almost over. It's almost over already, because RAISY's got a very speedy champion. He can.
Yeah, and he just abuses the stack that he's working with. Like, he isn't really dodging anymore. Oh, mistake.
RAISY.
But yeah, he has so much room. Let's give base some screen time.
Yeah. And certainly not over for base. That's not what I'm saying, but this is still a hard,
yeah. Indeed.
hard position to come back from. Anarchy is very, very speedy. Okay.
Yeah, RAISY using the inject. Oh, base trying to get up to his face and release a shotgun blast, but
I can understand why base writes GG there. That cannot be very nice to experience. Like, he was trying very hard. He was playing very, very calm, collectively. You know, what you would expect from base. Up 4-0, and then just like 1.5-2 minutes, and RAISY is up 9-4. Just incredible how he turned that around so quickly. It's almost surreal, you know. It's like, imagine if you're in that position, in base's position. It's gotta hurt, you know. Just knowing that you were playing so well, and then all of a sudden it just slips right through your fingers.
yeah, it does mean RAISY is now on tourney point. While we enter Rooms of Sarnet, where RAISY is playing Nyx and base is playing Visor.
Nyx versus Visor.
That's a classic matchup.
Okay.
Like, Visor is the counter to Nyx.
Oh yeah, of course, fair enough, yeah.
Thanks for the follow, Dark Zone and Andreessen. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I just started the prediction, so you can spend your channel points for about 1.5 minutes. Yeah, I'll start on base again. It'll be interesting where the spawns go. Because if he gets the heavy, I think that is a great start for him.
Prepare to fight.
Yeah, yeah.
Round
Absolutely.
begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
He gets the choice, but yeah, there's also RAISY in the map. Oh yeah, he connects one rail. I don't think he can continue. He did hit a lot. So, yeah, I'm surprised that he saves his ability. He could have just tried to go for the frag with the vision. RAISY is already black and healthy with the starting stack. Full armor.
Stopwatch.
Topped up on health.
Yeah. Still, no damage has been dealt. I think. Yeah, okay, it has. Yeah, in the beginning, yeah, but it, no kill anyway. So slow start, one might say. Using the base, using the vision here to just get a glimpse of where RAISY is, and then sort of positioning himself in a different. See, he doesn't really want to take an engagement right now. He was like rocket jumping away from there.
The invis. Oh, but wow, the rockets are pretty grand actually. Why is my game not switching to RAISY? There we go.
Yeah, base was rocket jumping there, and RAISY came in at a position where I don't think base was really expecting him to be at. So he was kind of low going into that engagement, but he still managed to nearly take RAISY out after that, which was, you know. But RAISY is now up with 2 frags, and well, like you said, he's on tournament points, so this is when base needs to step up. No, he can't afford any mistakes here.
RAISY trying to lay out a trap. The base has an escape
Now
route.
you see me. Now you don't.
Again, it's the same trap as last time. RAISY using the invis just before the heavy spawns, and base is just there waiting for a hint. And as soon as he gets a hint, it's only because of his death. Oh, there was RAISY.
Yeah. Oh Jesus! This is
Watch. Tank.
I don't know. It's just like the spawns favoring RAISY. It just looks so easy right now. Like already 6-0. Well, like. This perfect LG as well. Just punishing base as much as he possibly can. And base is that he hasn't had any chance whatsoever. 7-0. And it's almost looked. It's looked like there's been a big skill gap so far, but obviously there isn't. It's just that base doesn't really have much to do right now. Look at RAISY just flying around the map, hitting like 2 rails and then finishing off with the LG. What exactly can base do here?
Yeah, what he's doing now, trying to invest all of the stack he has into forcing the issue.
Don't
but
worry about it.
it's RAISY
never
who
going to win.
can fall back on those major items.
Yeah, every time, like just a heavy for his disposal. Like, he's always got something, you know. Like, and that means that he can just go into an engagement like that only with a shotgun.
Yeah, and this is also the exchange rate in the damage, right? He can now deny this light. Oh, but the defensive stand on this mega health is successful. And RAISY does not spawn with any armor. But yeah, Base is still missing the lightning gun, which is a great tool of zapping a light away. Uses the invis. Yeah, as a defensive tool actually. So he needs to collect the time files again. Because there will be a moment that he needs it to be aggressive.
5-minute warning.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's got that ready for whenever he needs it. And that's also a very, very, you know, when you're up 10-1, it's gotta feel good, you know. You've got everything that you need. He just needs to stack up a little bit more, then he's ready. He doesn't need to engage with base right now. He just has to, he doesn't have to do anything basically. Just wherever, you know, just use the invis and just use the ghost walk, I mean, and then just like try and do as much damage as possible. Base is the one who needs to push. I mean, less than half the match left. Base needs to get 9 frags.
And RAISY is playing in such a frustrating style. It's just, I think RAISY is switched to Basey.
Yeah.
He's giving a taste of the base medicine
Well,
onto the plus back player himself.
yeah.
Impressive.
Someone buy me a minute.
How is this
not even
possible? I would tear up all the hair out of my head, but base doesn't have any hair.
I was about to say he doesn't. So thank God for that. But yeah, like how does that even happen? Like even he basically couldn't even get that. How is he supposed to string together 11 frags in this time if he couldn't even get that frag? Like nothing is working in his favor right now. RAISY just jumping around, fragging around, hitting that insane rail right there. I don't know. This is already over, obviously. I mean, there's no way that base is gonna be able to come back into this. I think he already feels it. You know, it's like I feel like any second he's gonna say GG, but maybe because it's the last map, he's still gonna try all the time. But there's no way that RAISY can lose this because look, RAISY is just standing here. Look, like he doesn't even need to do anything. Look at RAISY.
Yeah, and it's also like if base enters this area, there is at least one rocket aimed at his feet.
Yeah, and then there's the ghost walk. It's just a dream scenario. This is so classic. Like look at this, RAISY. I don't know, man. I just love seeing this. Oh my god, dude. RAISY just made, I think 45 seconds just passed by sitting in that room. And that means a lot in this stage of the match.
Oops. I just spawned in her head.
Yeah.
Internet master.
He's gonna go back to this room again.
Yeah, let's switch to base. He's moving.
Some people will hate RAISY for this, but RAISY's like doing exactly the right thing. No need to engage in anything right now.
And I think base already knows it, but he just doesn't want to give in.
Yeah, exactly. Like we talked about previously, like you can always learn something. Yeah, so just. But yeah, I did not expect this last map to go in this favor, but regardless, RAISY played insanely well. Stepped up when it mattered, and base had this match base had no chance. And base doesn't care. He's like LGing the I didn't even know you could do that, actually.
No. Physics.
Yeah, physics. And RAISY is back in his little room here. And yeah, this might not be the funniest match to watch, but
Stopwatch.
yeah.
Will he go through the portal?
I don't think we're gonna see anything. It's just like, yeah, that's it. That's GG.
Stopwatch.
But yeah, like a very interesting last map.
You lose.
And that's RAISY taking down base, right? It's 3-2-1, right? So that's RAISY
Indeed.
winning the entire cup. So congratulations to him. And of course a nice job from base, working his way through the lower bracket, still putting up a fight in map 1 and 2.
Yeah, this one was a little bit more in RAISY's favor.
Yeah, one could say so, absolutely. I don't think base had any chance whatsoever. It was like, I didn't see any opening for him whatsoever.